Good morning, welcome to Bludicas Detects. This is our field of choice today. We've been waiting for this maize to come off and it's off, and it's very low. There's no huge stalks, but there's always a but. It is very, very wet. So Graham's with us today. Chris and I are on our Nox. I'm not sure what Graham's using. He brought both his Deus and his Nox. So we're going to give it a go. If it gets too wet, then we're going to go onto pasture. Okay, we'll see you on the first hole. So my first find, not exactly what we wanted. There's a 2p, 1p worth of 2p. A big chunk out of it. Right, we've had to abandon the maize field because it's far too wet and slippery. And but just before we come off, Graham found a spindle whorl. So now we're on this pasture. It has produced 5 hammers in the past, but I feel like we've overdone it, but we'll have a look. It's the best bet we've got today, I think. This is my first find on the pasture because we just moved. It will be a bag seal, I would think. XX11 on both sides, or 11XX. Take that to the boys, see if they know anything about it. Here is the lead item that I found yesterday, XX11. So the X in Roman numerals is 10, so that's 1022. So 22 on that side and 22 on the other side. I did think it was a bag seal, but there's nowhere around the edges that you can see where it's been a bag seal. So I'm going to put in a photograph of a Roman weight. See if you agree. I think it may be one of those. Just had this buckle come up. Don't think it's terribly old, but yeah, I'm not going to mess with that because I think, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, the buckle. Graham comes up trumps again. Lovely short cross hammered coin.
I'll be banned at this.
Bust facing forward. Brilliant find. This one was a 9 on the Nox. I don't know whether it's a button or a cap for something. I have just found a bird ring, videoed it, and then realised that you couldn't hear for wind, so I put the mic on. When we stop for lunch, I'll show you the bird ring and to give you an update on the lead thing that I found earlier. My first coin for the day, and look at the state of it. Oh dear. See what happens when it dries out. So here's a bird ring that I found. Tiny. They are so small they're hard to hang on to. So it's got British Museum London on there and a postcode, and then obviously the bird's ring. Now last time I took one of these, well, last time I researched one of these, it was more than 30-year-old and they didn't keep records that long, so I think perhaps that's a waste of time looking it up or trying to trace it. But yeah, bird ring. The coin that I found is drying out a bit now, but I'm still not able to pick out any features, but I'm counting it as my first coin. This one is definitely a bag seal. You can see the crown above, and on this side it's got Stour Bridge across the bottom. Can't work out any of the other details at this point. That's Chrissy's find. Where to start? Right, 12 on the Nox. Very, very quiet signal. It was just down there. 8 inches. Jackie's on the hammered. Haven't looked at it yet. I'll gently clean it. I've been getting told off for rubbing them, so I'll gently clean it with a brush and I'll come back to you. Here we are. I'll give it a quick wash. I can see Espania, Espian. I'm no good at working these out on the field. I have to go home and get the book out. My memory won't hold information. So that's the other side. Will that be London? L-O-N? Yes, D-O-N, London. More information later. Pleased as punch with that. So here's a hammered coin. Now we're home. We think, because there's no bust to have a look at, we've had a little look and we think it's Elizabeth I. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm no good at identifying these coins. So correct me if I'm wrong, but for now we'll go with Elizabeth I. I do know what this is because I've had one in the past. It is the butt of a handheld toy gun, or half of the butt. Just have some decoration on there. There we go, that's what that is. This one is a button. Don't normally show too many buttons, but if they're pretty then I show them, and this one is pretty. Imagine that's pewter. Lovely. Another coin. Can't tell you what it is because I don't know. There's so much glare from the sun. So we're on our last half hour now of detecting, and I've just poured out 5p. Queen Elizabeth II, bless her. That's us for the day. Graham went ages ago. He only did a couple of hours with us. So 2 more hammered on this field. That's 7 in total from this field. I'd given up on it. I thought we'd absolutely stripped it, but it just goes to show it's they're still there. Next time we come, we'll probably be hitting the maize field. Hopefully we have some drier weather and we'll get on there. Okay, so it's bye-bye from me and Chris. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, and we will see you on the next. Bye for now.